everybody? Woo! Yeah, I know. Awkwardly wrong. It's assault.
Got a bug.
All right, let's try something real quick. You guys say it with me. Beetlejuice.
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 See, that's how fucking thoughts and prayers work. She knows how nothing happened. Nah, man. I am, in fact, white trash.
Woo! Woo! We love it.
Nothing I can do about it. Just accepted it. My preferred pronouns are fast and furious. You might be like, Jack, those aren't pronouns. White trash. What part of that did you fucking miss? Yeah. I don't do grammar. Oh, yeah. This is the haircut I have. It's pretty sweet. It's mullet, it's business in the front, party in the back, some fucking embezzling going on right around here. Somebody's looking into that. I hope. Yeah. Boy, if 6-year-old me could see me now, you know? They'd be like, same fucking haircut, dude? I'd be like, yeah. Wow, man. When I was 6 years old, I had shit figured out. I was happy. Remember being happy? Yeah, that was awesome. I was ahead of my time. People would come to me and they would be like, Jack, little Amanda does not like having her hair pulled. Fucking not yet. An innovator. People change. I didn't like it when she slapped me around, called me a butt licker. Look at me now. I like eating ass. Anybody? Anybody like eating ass? Yeah, I'm a fan. I like eating ass, but I got a thing for Latino girls. With my Latino mamas. Which presents a pretty unique problem because I'm not good with spicy food. Yeah, I'm back there. She's like, hi, puppy, that feels so good. Is that lotion? Like, that's fucking ranch. Ease off of the chipotle, babe, please. That was funnier than you thought. Yeah. Yeah. I got an uncle who, he has opinions. You guys got one of these uncles?
Yeah.
Fucking those guys, right? I got an uncle, he's always got a problem. Comes to me with the shit all the time. He's like, yeah, woke shit, gender neutral bathrooms. I'm like, what's your fucking problem with gender neutral bathrooms? He's like, I gotta sit there and look at a tampon dispenser. I'm like, oh no. Now, I personally don't mind because sometimes I wipe too hard.
No.
I haven't ruined a pair of underwear since like 2021. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man. You know they used to send people to Australia when they were criminals? You guys know that? You aware of that? Australia started out as a penal colony. So I wanted to find out what exactly you could do that would get you sent to Australia. Turns out there were 19 specific crimes. 19 specific crimes that would get you sent to Australia. So I wanted to find out what they were. And it turns out that one of those 19 crimes that would get you sent to Australia was cultural appropriation. Take all the time you need with that. Cultural appropriation. One of the things that would get you sent to Australia was impersonating an Egyptian. That's true. I was fact-checked on stage by a drag queen the other night, which is an accomplishment that many of you might have on your bucket list that I have now crossed off. But it turns out it's entirely true. If you impersonated an Egyptian, you can get sent to Australia. And I just wanted to think about Australians now sitting around talking about what their great-grandfathers did to end up there. And one guy's like, yeah, my grandfather stole a bunch of horses. He was a horse thief. So they sent him here. One guy's like, yeah, my grandfather went to a costume party dressed as King Tut. Fucking off he went. Marky, what'd your grandfather do? Raped a bunch of sheep? Just a bunch of weird rape, yeah? End up in the same place, that's it. Alright. I was doing comedy in Pittsburgh, and I did a joke about how Gen Z's gonna have a rough time killing themselves when they get depressed because they're gonna lock themselves in garages with Teslas. Right? I found it mildly clever. Some lady came up to me after the show and she was like, I don't think it's very funny. You shouldn't make fun of suicide. That's not okay. My husband killed himself 2 years ago. And that's a weird position to be put in as a comedian because I don't want to apologize for any jokes that I tell because I really don't care about people's feelings anyway. So I'm like, I'm not going to apologize for that, but I will apologize for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. And she continues on. Well, you're not apologizing for what you said. You're just apologizing because I feel bad. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. And she continued on and on. I'm like, listen, again, I'm sorry for your loss. How long were you and your husband together? She said, we were together for 15 years. And I said, that is fucking unbelievable. That is amazing. Because I've been talking to you for 3 minutes and I already want to blow my fucking brains out. And she looked at me and she said something prolific. Something I'll never forget. She said, suicide is never funny. And I said, challenge accepted. Number 1, Hitler. Made the whole world smile. Number 2, if you jump off of the Eiffel Tower and you say we, it's funny in 2 languages. And number 3, I'm sure like a mime has come home one day after like a hard day of miming, found his wife in bed with a magician, you know, and he's all surprised. And then the magician pulled his dick out of a hat. Everything went sideways. And he just pulls out the Tommy gun and mimes him down. And he pulls out the rope. And then later some coroner who's also a clown comes in and finds the scene. He's like, this is terrible. And then he uses a pair of gigantic comical scissors to cut the mime down. Anyway, I was looking for ways that suicide was funny. And it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, the next page in this is the note, so you guys better keep fucking laughing. Suicide's never funny. I was driving home the other night and I saw a sign that said European wax. And I don't know what that is. But I know what a Brazilian wax is. Yeah. So I have to assume that a European wax is where they take everything and then leave a small patch for the indigenous people. Which is probably somewhere near the back. All right, we're gonna end on this one. We're gonna go out with a bang. A friend of mine came to me in confidence a few weeks ago. We see how that's going. He came to me in confidence. He was like, "Hey, man, I think you need to start going to these meetings that they have, you know, like down in basements and stuff." And I'm like, "Fucking Fight Club? We're not allowed to talk about that, dude." He's like, no, it's a place where people go and they say their name and they tell embarrassing stories about themselves. I'm not following you, dude. He's like, everybody there has a drinking problem. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Oh yeah, stand-up comedy. He's like, fucking go to AA, Jack. Anyway, my name's Jack and I'm an alcoholic.